It's been a while since we've done a proper garden update, so I have all the goods for you. Like, break out the tea, we have things to talk about. So in the last video, I told you that we were not even surviving and definitely not thriving. Things were in a really difficult place, and I wasn't discouraged, but obviously, you know, a little bummed because I really was hoping that this was going to be like the epic garden situation. It was going to flourish and be so overgrown and beautiful and just super stunning, but that was not the case. So I ended up buying the rain gauges on Amazon just to see if these beds were getting enough water because, like I said before, they do get hit by the sprinklers, and I was really confident that they were getting all the water they needed. And it turns out they were not. So everything was getting underwatered, and the beds that are in full-blown sun, or at least have the majority of the sun for the day, were just drying out like it was the Sahara over there. So I felt so bad. It was my fault that they were not doing well. And you know, there was nothing I could do to reverse that. Seeds especially just need a lot of water, and they need to be able to find their way to the sunlight. So number one, I think some of those seeds were just buried a little too deep, and second, they were not getting the water they needed to be able to open up and do the things that they needed to do. So in that last video, I did say I have a few options and I asked for your opinion, and the options I presented were I could pull everything and start from scratch, like put all new seeds down. I could pull everything out of the beds, start from scratch, and do part seeds and part plants from the box store like Home Depot or Lowe's or a nursery, or I could pull everything out and just leave things alone and not do anything until the next planting season. So in the end, what I decided to do was just leave things alone, take this time to just learn more about the gardening process, learn more about the sun patterns, the way the sun moves in my yard, and where to best place plants moving forward. Now, here is where today's video comes in. While I don't have 4 flourishing beds to show you, like I would really love that to be the case, but it's not. I do have one that is a total shocker, like knocked me off my feet pretty much, and that is the melon bed. So I did not expect any of these beds to do anything, but this melon bed has taken off, and let me just show you what we're working with. So this is the bed that has the watermelons, the cantaloupe, and the basil. I had also put seeds down for California poppy flowers, and those just did not do anything. But the cantaloupe and the watermelon has really taken over. These guys are vining, they are doing all the things. They're so beautiful. I don't even know what to say. I am in such awe of these gorgeous plants. And this really happens, like we just got a string of days with a ton of rain, and suddenly I was like, what the heck is happening over there? There are flowers, there's like stuff happening. Let me tell you. So there are little baby watermelons here. I mean, I am so shocked. There are some basil plants that have gotten nice and tall, so I feel like I can start harvesting from these guys now. But when I tell you that this is what I was hoping for in all the beds, for everything to really just flourish and take off, but again, that is not what happened, and that's okay. I still have so much beautiful hope for next spring. I fully intend to get back out here and do things again, but just do them differently, and you know, hope and a prayer. So with these plants, I have noticed that on some of these, like on the cantaloupe leaves, it looks like there are some teeny tiny little caterpillar looking guys. So if you know what this is and you know how to get rid of these guys, please comment down below and let me know. I would love to preserve as many of these plants as I can and do that with the least amount of pests as possible. So this may mean a trip to the store to pick up some flowers like marigolds or anything that's going to help to move the pests away from the flowering plants, the things that I need to produce like the watermelon, the cantaloupe, and whatnot. So I don't know, but if you know, please let me know, comment down below. I would love your help because again, I am like, whatever is below novice, that is where I am, like 5 steps below that. So the other thing I want to show you is the tomatoes. I finally staked these just like a week ago. They are nice and tall. I mean, I did not expect this at all. So they have like, there are a few flowers here and there. Nothing has produced. We have not gotten any tomatoes, but they're growing tall. They're so beautiful and green. So you know what? I am super duper happy with that. It is what it is. So where do we go from here? My deepest hope and desire is that I get to make another like several of these garden update videos for you and show you some gorgeous watermelon and cantaloupe and even beautiful tall basil plants. That is my true hope. In addition to that, I would love to come on here and say, hey, we got tomatoes and even carrots, but you know, whatever happens, happens. I will keep you updated along the way. But you know, is this a failure? Definitely not. I have learned so much. Even if nothing grew, I still feel like this is a success because I have taken such great knowledge from this entire experience. So, you know, I'm gonna count it as a win, a big fat W. So that is today's update. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up, you subscribe, and you click that notification bell because all of that really supports my channel and it means the world to me. Thank you for spending your beautiful time with me, my friend. I am so appreciative. Mwah.